Farnborough is a town in the Rushmore district of Hampshire, England. It is best known as the home of the Farnborough Airshow, which takes place every 2 years. The town is home to Farnborough Aerodrome, Air Accidents Investigation Branch, and the international headquarters of BAE Systems and Cessna. The Farnborough Portable Airship Hangar structure dates from the origins of the British Army Balloon School. It is a framework that formed part of a portable airship hangar which was recovered by Farnborough Air Sciences Trust, the FAST Museum. It has been restored and re-erected by Slough Estates as the centrepiece for a major refurbishment of the now disused Farnborough Airfield site. The airship is a feature in the middle of the business park to commemorate the history of Farnborough Airfield. The hangar is made up of 112 riveted lattice frames, each weighing half a ton, and bolted together to form the 260-foot long structure. It is braced using 400 number galvanised M20 tendons and 184 number 6mm diameter stainless steel cable systems. The most colourful of all pioneering aviators must surely be the American-born Samuel Franklin Cody. When in 1890 he first arrived in Europe, it was a Wild West showman appearing in music halls with a trick shooting and fancy roping act. He later ventured into the world of the Wild West melodrama, which was so popular with the audiences of the day that having conquered the English stage, he moved on to conquer the air. Over a period of several years, Cody developed a deep interest in kite flying, and his success in the theatre provided the finance to progress this interest from a hobby to an aerial system of great practical value. For a while, his theatrical and kiting interests coincided, but gradually more and more of his time was concentrated onto the latter, and ultimately led to the development of a sophisticated system of man-lifting kites. By 1901 he was sufficiently confident in this system to attempt to gain the interest of the British War Office in its use for observation. It was not, however, until 1905 that they accepted the value of kites to the Army, at which time Cody was given the post of kite instructor to the Royal Engineers Balloon School at Aldershot. Cody moved with the balloon school to Farnborough when the space available in Aldershot proved to be inadequate. He followed development of his kite work through to include gliders and a motor kite. Cody's ambition was to create a manned aircraft, and he succeeded in making what is now regarded as the first powered control flight in the UK on October 16, 1908. The flight took place at Farnborough Common near the feature known as the Black Sheds, and on ground overlooked by the Farnborough Air Science Trust, the FAST Museum. The FAST Museum in Farnborough presents a selection from the FAST collection in the setting of a historic listed building. The museum building dates from 1908 and was built as the headquarters of the Royal Balloon School. Located on a hill overlooking the runway of Tagg's Farnborough Airfield, there are planes to be seen in the air as well as historic planes on display around the museum building. The museum is managed by the trustees of FAST, and the day-to-day running is in the capable hands of the volunteers of the FAST Association. In the museum you can see photographs and exhibits from the early years of aviation and important pieces of aviation history, like Sir Frank Whittle's earliest jet engines, models of Concorde, and you can even watch demonstrations of a working wind tunnel. The Farnborough Airshow has its origins in the annual RAF Airshow at Hendon 1920 to 1937 and was established by the Society of British Aircraft Constructors, SBAC, which was founded in 1916. The SBAC held a small exhibition at Hendon on 27th of June 1932 as a showpiece for the British aircraft industry, at which 35 aircraft were exhibited by 16 companies. With a break for World War II, the show recommenced at Radlett in 1946 and was held there until 1948, when the show moved to its present location of Farnborough, home of the Royal Aircraft Establishment in Hampshire. Ken Odgers, a volunteer at the Fast Museum, gives an insight on how he thinks the Farnborough Air Show helps Farnborough as a community.
Not too good in some ways, because we have to shut.
Oh, right, really?
We're inside the zone, the approach zone, and so as such we can't have people. The only people that are allowed in here are those that are here during the year. On one occasion we were told by the one man in charge of the Flight Safety Committee, if he saw a group who were sitting out there in deck chairs, he would stop the show.
The Hawker Siddeley Trident was built at Hatfield Aerodrome and first flew on the 4th of August 1971. It was then delivered to British European Airways (BEA) at Heathrow Airport on August the 9th. Zulu India flew on the BEA European network until the merger of BEA with BOAC on April the 1st, 1974, to form today's British Airways (BA). She was then transferred to the European division of BA and continued to fly domestic and European services until her last flight with the airline on May the 1st, 1985. She operated a super shuttle service BA 4989 from Glasgow to Heathrow under the command of Captain Dick Marchant, departing Glasgow at 1912 and arriving Heathrow at 20:04. Total flying hours 23,209 minutes 57 seconds.